Give me the question, I give you the answer. Here on. You know the rules. And it's plain and simple. Now some dude from UP wanted to know something and he came to the right place. Now, I want you to listen attentively to Mark as he wants to find out something that's been bugging him for so long. Yeah.
Timo, I want to know what will happen to this brownie after it enters my mouth.
Brownie! You want to know what happens to your brownie? Well, it's all about the digestive system. The digestive system, or also called the gastrointestinal tract. It involves your mouth, it involves your stomach, going down to your small intestine, to the large intestine, and until it goes into the anus where all the dirt comes out.
Very first step in digestion is when the food enters the mouth. Here your teeth continually chew the food particles to form the bolus. Small food particles that would enter the next phase. This constitutes what we call the mechanical part of digestion. But wait, there's more! As food enters the mouth, salivary glands secrete saliva. With it are digestive enzymes, salivary amylase, and salivary lipase that breaks down the carbs into fat. When you're just about to swallow, the soft palate blocks the upper pharynx to prevent food from entering the nasal cavity. The muscles from your face, neck, and tongue contract to push food down the pharynx, passing over the epiglottis, which prevents food from entering the respiratory system.
Wait, so how does that go again?
Okay, let me repeat that for you. Food enters the mouth, the palate prevents it from entering your nose, and the epiglottis prevents it from entering your lungs. Now, the gooey stuff called bolus goes down your esophagus through the movement called peristalsis. Then it passes the esophageal sphincter, entering the stomach, ready for the second phase of chemical digestion.
Okay, now, we're done with the mouth, we're done with the pharynx, and we're done with the esophagus. It's time to go to the stomach. In this phase is what we call chemical digestion. The proteins will be broken down into amino acids, the carbohydrates into simpler monosaccharides, and the fats into simpler fatty acids to be used by all cells in your body. Now are you ready? Actually, you have no choice but to be ready, so be ready for this!
In the stomach, food is mixed with gastric juice containing water, hydrochloric acid, and enzymes like pepsine, chymotrypsine, trypsin, and renin. These enzymes, all of them proteases, digest the proteins into simpler polypeptides. Muscular contractions in the stomach then cheers the food, forming chyme, which then passes to the pyloric sphincter, then to the small intestine.
So what?
It means that in every part, there are certain processes that goes on. Like in the first part, the duodenum, chyme is mixed with pancreatic juice,
With it, enzymes like the amylases, maltase, and sucrase for the breakdown of carbohydrates into simpler monosaccharides. It also receives bile, which coats and turns the fat into micelles, which is important for vitamin absorption. The second part, the jejunum, is almost similar to the duodenum in that some digestion and reabsorption of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats take place. The jejunum, however, is more active in terms of absorption. The final part, the ileum, is responsible for the recycling of bile salts and the absorption of vitamin B12. It has the cecal valve that prevents reflux from happening between the large intestine and the small intestine.
Timo, just wondering if, I could eat grass anywhere, at any time, whenever I want, with anyone. Maybe it was like at a restaurant, I could eat grass, like if they had it outside the restaurant, or like grass like right next to a cow, or grass where someone went to the CR. But that's really disgusting, so don't do that. That's actually, no, that's gross. Actually, I wouldn't even do that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to ask. Thanks.
We're gonna cut him from there, as you're taking up much of our time. But the gist is, you can eat, but you can never digest grass. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because of this. This thing, this has cellulose, and you never had the right enzymes to digest cellulose, because you don't have what they call cellulase. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Huh? Huh? Arr!
Si Frankie at Miel nagagatas everyday kasi experts say kailangan ng milk for healthy growth, lalo na bago sila mag-teenager. And Nido Fortified is my one milk to support the 10 signs of good nutrition. Nido Fortified from Nestle. See the difference?
So if you can't eat nuts, what's the use of eating vegetables?
I never said you cannot eat grass, I just said you cannot digest them. Because first off, plants have vitamins and minerals needed for your body to function properly. And next, the complex carbohydrates that cannot be digested in your stomach or small intestine goes to the large intestine. It gets fermented there and becomes acidic, it becomes glutinic, and becomes propionic acid. 3 carboxylic acids needed to clean up your body from the toxins that might endanger you.